So the first opportunity is DeveloperWeek Global Advisory Boards. So that's something I generally recommend top tech professionals to look at, especially if you're a software engineer. You don't have to. This is just one of the many opportunities that is offered by DeveloperWeek. But one thing you can do is always email them to ask about how you can get involved. And you don't have to join the committee right away. You can also ask about volunteering opportunities for these advisory committee events if they have any, and then ask if you can just get involved in that way, because just meeting some of these advisory board members is going to be a great way to just meet more top professionals in your field. And the more connections you make with top professionals in your field, the higher your chances of getting some of these higher profile opportunities, like actually joining one of these advisory boards or joining a top committee or even getting to speak at a top conference like Developer Week. So that's Developer Week Global Advisory Boards. And they also have something called the Devies. So if you look at Developer Week, they also have their own awards. And how they find their judges is usually they're drawn from their advisory board. So that's another reason why you want to look at Developer Week, the advisory boards. So we can also look at the Devies. So the 14th Annual 2525 Devi Awards are the definitive awards night for the Developer Software Engineering and IT Conference. So these are their own awards. And for those of you who don't know what Developer Week is, it is the world's largest independent developer and engineering conference plus expo. So that is the reason why you want to go for Developer Week and get involved in their boards, because it can lead to all kinds of other top profile building opportunities because you'll be surrounded by the very top professionals. The second opportunity we'll be reviewing is going to be LeadDev. So for those of you who don't know what LeadDev is for leaders who want to run more effective engineering organizations. So it has its own blog, so some materials there. It also has a bunch of advisory boards. I think they also have a hackathon, if I'm not mistaken. But this is another board you want to look at because it can just be a great way to, again, meet more top professionals and also use this as a way to get involved in some of their upcoming events, like their conferences. And also, I think they also have a hackathon that happens every year. So you can reach out to them by just going to contact us. This can be a way to start a conversation with them to see if you can get involved in their advisory boards. So that's LeadDev advisory boards. And then finally, this is something I just came across, the 2025 IEEE World Congress on Services. So this is sponsored by the IEEE Computer Society, and they have a call for papers going out right now. So I did see it just now. But yeah, they do have a call for papers going out right now for these conferences. And it's like a collection of different conferences. And their abstract submission deadline is February 24th, 2025. Paper submission deadline is March 3rd, 2025. So this may require a bit of travel because you're going to have to go to Finland, but I think Europe's pretty close to the US, so not too long of a trip. So if you do get accepted, you may definitely want to go in person, but you can also ask about virtual attendance opportunities. And then the deadlines are as follows. And yeah, this is definitely something you want to look at since it's a collection of different conferences. So it's like a chance to meet all kinds of top professionals. So like they have one in software engineering, there's a call for papers. These are just some of the topics you want to go for. And then, yeah, this is just one of the many conferences that are a part of the IEEE, the 2025 IEEE World Congress on Services in Finland, in Helsinki, Finland. So that is just some of the opportunities that I was going to present on. And then if you want more opportunities, you can always get access to more through our profile building opportunities database. So this is essentially a massive spreadsheet of opportunities that I've put together for EB-1A and O-1. So I have over 210 at this point. So quite a few opportunities for software engineering and product management and AI, cloud computing, data science. So I have all these fields that are covered at the bottom here. Yeah, this is just one of the resources you will get access to as a paid subscriber to my newsletter. Link is in the comments. It's $12 per month. And then you will also get access to some of my AAO decisions reviews. These are decisions that go into USCIS's reasoning for initially denying an EB-1A petition. So they're a chance for you to understand how USCIS adjudicates EB-1As and then why they initially rejected a petition. So this is just an example of a decision I reviewed recently. So these are just some comments that I usually just add to these decisions as a way to draw out profile building insights. And they're usually around the some of the 10 criteria. So this can just be a way for you to understand how to, just how to think about EB-1A. And in addition to these resources, I also provide access to specific university and hackathon organizer contacts. So these are people that I've been regularly reaching out to. So far I've heard back from 2 major universities, so 2 US universities. So a lot of these universities are open to considering some of you for peer review opportunities, connecting you to research faculty. So this is also something I share in a spreadsheet as part of my resources. You can get access and directly reach out to some of these contacts that I have spoken to already. You can just mention my name and then use that as a way to start a conversation to try to get, say, judging and authorship opportunities. So that's something else that is a part of my paid newsletter for $12 per month.